When did you get so many hearts and rupees? Asks Nettie.
Hello,
I think we're about to find out.
Off-stream grinding. So I did do a lot of off-screen grinding for getting the rupees and such. I just did this.
Grindle grinding.
Grindle grinding. So that's how I got the emeralds, the gemeralds. And for the grindle grinding, I just wandered around down here and killed things. This game, I actually think this game. Let's look at me dealing with this thing. Here's the thing: they attack so slow that the strategy of just like run away and occasionally turn around is almost perfect as long as you just don't make a mistake. Yeah. And so. Yeah, essentially any enemy you just kill without taking any damage.
Unless you can literally not hit them like the bosses.
So is Funwee supposed to be like laughing through the existential dread, says Himstuv in chat. Yeah, that's an aspect of Funwee. It's so ennui doesn't have to be existential, but it should be. Just grindle grinding, Van Whitman. That's all. Just grindle grinding. I'm now level 5 with 7,096 experience. I didn't grab my notebook. Well, I'm well prepared. Looks like a Skyrim demastered pirate cartridge released in Taiwan, says Jared in chat. This is the legitimate Japanese release. I mean, translated into English. That part is fan edit, but otherwise, a legitimate Japanese cart. So, I think, I've just written things down, and I think I need to be a little bit more clear about who needs what, because it's, confusing. How many baby velociraptors had to die for those hearts, asked Nettie. Honestly, the baby velociraptors aren't worth very much, but I sure killed a lot of them because they were just in my way. This is just some guy who fights the Myrmidons. Who needs a notebook when you've got Jimmy's notebook, says Unsingable in chat. God, you're so right. I've gotten, really, it's my notes. That's just, so ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, it's meant to take place of you actually having to write stuff down, so. The huge A. Easy A.
Right, okay. We gotta go get 5 Nawat swords. Easy A.
What does that mean? Is the A supposed to be Avatar saying
I assume A is Avatar and easy is like a suggestion of how difficult the actual task is, yeah. Should have been that reporter guy. He's the walking notebook, says Van Whitman in chat. Yeah. we just took Jimmy's notebook because he was not useful in any capacity except being a notebook. Now, there is one, terrible error that has been made, which is I am over here at the Pendejo, and to even, get back is, there's no teleporter.
Don't you just take a teleport? Oh.
Yeah, the Pendejo don't have a teleporter. They're the only losers without a teleporter. So. How dare you? That's rude.
It is rude.
And it definitely isn't something I started. I guess I probably don't want to get killed by this saber-toothed jaguar. Okay, those I hate. They're just going to ignore this. If you think I'm quite confident of where I'm going, then you're stupid. I know that somewhere there's a bridge, because I've gotten that way before. What happens in the Pendejo stays in the Pendejo, says Jared in chat. That's what they say.
I can't argue with that.
I don't want to deal with you, Myrmidon. Go away. I can easily kill the Myrmidons. It's just not worth my time. Oh my god. Leave me alone, Myrmidons. There it is. Found it.
A bridge over troubled waters.
A bridge over Bridgie Bridgerton.
A bridge
Mitch
over the River Kwai.
One hit. Oh, yeah. Hey, which town is this? Remind me. Okay, this is the Yularu. I don't think I ever asked the Yularu chief what he wants. You know, for a game called The Savage Empire, there seems to be a lack of empires, suspect that in chat. Well, we are trying to unite the tribes. We're making the empire. The empire part comes from the interloping white man. Which,
yeah, that follows.
Why did you go with the SNES version? Asked Jared in chat. I always try to go with the not, I would say the worst possible version. I always try to go with a version that is interesting and often terrible.
Well, and also this was our second choice.
Yes, yeah. I wanted a Japanese one because Ultima's big in Japan, but it was a very stupid mistake to try to play the actual Japanese one with live translation. Oh yeah, you're the one who wants the swords. Well, then I certainly have done that conversation. Okay, we're gonna go get some Nahuatl swords. Some Nahuatl swords. How to deal with enemies? Don't. Just don't. Tried to play the Japanese version. What was that like? Yeah, it was bad, Specklat. It was bad. I mean, it was amusing, but it was bad. Sword makers, sell me a sword. You're not gonna talk to me, or I was too close. Blessings of the spirits.
I mean, you wouldn't talk to somebody that was literally right up in your face.
I mean, I probably would to say, like, whoa, back off.
You'd say back off.
I am approximately 100% sure that the sword maker is somewhere west of the Great Pyramid, but somehow I always manage to fail to find the Great Pyramid. You would think that would be a pretty obvious and noticeable thing, but no, I still haven't found it. Oh, Great Pyramid. Hey, guards. Good job. You're guarding good. You lost me, but other than that, we go out on a limb and say the enormous saber-toothed black bear-like creature has to be an absolute murder on the property values recently, says Jared in chat. I think it's the disuniting of the tribe that's really brought the property values down. Can you take on the guards now? Asks Specklat. I could take on the guards before.
Take on guards.
I mean, this is just me murdering basically innocent people, but he did give me chocolate, so.
Take guards on.
Like, I am a superhero now. No one can challenge me, except for the giant dinosaurs.
By superhero, you mean undefeatable, not actually a good.
Oh yeah. I guess superhero does sometimes imply moral goodness. Why do the guards want to take on you, asks Van Whitman? Because I'm the avid. No, they hate white people, as probably they should. I mean, found the pyramid.
They have the right idea.
It's, they ought to hate white people. It's afternoon. Sword maker, sell me 5 swords. That's going to be difficult when you only have 3. Great Pyramid is just for telling time, asked Nettie. I imagine that some future quest will have another reason for it, but it is at least just for telling time. Yep, 5 swords. Oops, let me just unequip that for no reason. Oops, let me just equip that wrong for no reason. Yep. Get the hell out of the guards. Are you winning, son? It's Jared in chat. I mean, I two shots from my whip and they just die. Please have more. Well, shit.
Gonna have to get 2 more somewhere.
Does he specifically want the swords or just any old weapon? Obviously, the fact that this person doesn't sell 5 is intentional.
Yes.
See exactly what the notebook says. Would have thought some guessed that buying 5 swords wouldn't be so easy, says that's in the chat. No! 5, yeah, swords. Okay. Well, I can probably get the other 3 by killing guards. That seems pretty good.
Don't you have 3 already?
Sorry, the other 2 by killing guards.
Weasel can't add.
I can't do even like that. Even that mental arithmetic is well beyond me. But Malo on pay to talk. Suspect that in chat. Good, perfect. How annoying! I doubt if the guards will drop obsidian swords, but there's got to be a reason why they're all guarding this one place. So I'm thinking, kill them, enter building, kill anybody I find, take swords. Profit. Well, yeah. Why do you think I'm killing the swords? It's not to do anybody a favor. Oh, you respawned instantly?
Nice.
Yeah, you
well,
bastards.
Don't walk that far away. You walked too far. In the end, it didn't even matter. Speklad suggests maybe he'll make more swords for you after a good night's sleep.
That's possible, if only I knew how to sleep.
Yep.
That's a kniff, not
exactly.
a sword.
Did he specifically ask for obsidian swords?
He asked for Nahwat swords.
Fair enough,
and that's the swords that the Nahwats. Do you appreciate my newly terrible pronunciation?
Speklad asks, why aren't you using a sword? Presumably because the whip goes farther.
Yeah, the range of the whip. Since you can, like, stun lock them, having the range is really valuable. I know how to sleep, says Unsinkable in chat. Oh, corn is like an ingredient or something. I was just trying to heal myself. Oh, wow, you guys respawn fast, huh?
Yeah, as soon as it's not time, it's just screen.
Yeah, it's just screen, yeah. It's probably the RAM. IRL and in the game, says Unsinkable of sleeping. Can you teach me how to sleep in real life? Ew, wait, why is... I thought flax stacked. It's not.
Flax does not stack.
You have to plug in the Super Famicom keyboard and press H to Speklad in chat.
I think you just press 9.
Van Whitman finds it odd that the guards try to kill you, but the people sell you weapons. Now, it's actually, like, established why in the lore. So they've had a recent change of king, and the new king is a kind of piece of shit. We suspect that he's white, which explains it. And so, like, the people are good and kind of welcoming, but the guards are under the control of the tyrannical dictator.
It's really just an allegory for modern USA.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've never heard of such a situation, so... Oh, hello. She has a shop just west of... But I need 5.
I mean, I bet you do just go back later.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back now.
Whatever later means.
Walked around enough that it's already okay. I truly, I can never find the Great Pyramid when I want to. It's a frickin' pyramid! It's the same situation that a lot of other Ultima have had, where it's like, you're just too zoomed in.
Yeah. It's a Sonic problem.
This seems like the Royal Palace or something, because it's huge and there are a lot of guards.
It's pretty big. Maybe you can go kill the main baddie here.
Levers sitting around, and hey there, am I freeing you from prison or something?
I bet they're
Were you in here for a good reason?
No, I bet they're in here for
nor of the other tribes of the Valley of Eodon. But you're certainly no friend of
Huitzilopochtli or Zipactriotl.
Eodon sounds just like Rohan name.
What do you want?
Well, Eodon is the land, so... I am Oaxtepac. I remember that name, but I no longer remember the context. He was the shaman that was, now I remember.
I was deposed by the spirit mage Zipactriotl when my king Mokhtapotl was banished.
We are the Nahuatl.
A tribe called the Barab live far to the southwest. Who are you? We're the Nahuatl. Unrelatedly, this other tribe is over there. Far to the southwest are the Mesa, while to the southeast, the Drukari live near volcanoes. People are called the Nahuatl. Once we dwelled far away. Mighty beings brought us, to the Valley of Eodon to be their servants in the hidden city. Our ancestors rebelled and slew their masters, then built Tittycuddle. We're getting a little bit of the backstory of what they're all doing in this other alternative universe. Moctopotl is the true king of the Nahuatl. Even if he is exiled, he's still the king. Magic, that's right, yeah. Protects which even the king does not have the strength to defeat, and now he lies in exile. All tribes of Eodon were brought here by mighty beings, the Q. This is Tittycuddle. It was the only town built of stone, and is proof that the Nahuatl are a greater race than all others. Yay, racism! It's okay, because brown people are placing themselves above other brown people, so it's
so only... wait, they're all called the Q?
What?
I just know the one character as Q.
So Q don't have names. It's just Q. The Q, they all call each other Q. It's assumed that, within their higher understanding, they all know who each other are and can tell, but to us stinky humans, they're all just Q. He is the new king of the Nahuatl. He deposed the old king, Moctopotl. He is cruel and horrid. Drukari is a primitive tribe. Travel south. Recent king. No weapon could penetrate his shield. No weapon could penetrate it. Hidden city. Legend has it, the mighty being which brought the Nahuatl to Eodon had a hidden city near the land of the Mesas. They brought us here to be their servants. Then the Nahuatl rebelled and left the city. Left without servants, the mighty beings decided to abandon it. They left it, they closed it, but they left a key behind. Hello, Biscuit. You've made it before midstream break. Do you want to go to this city? Yeah, sure, probably. To find the city, you must go to the land of the Mesas, southwest of Tittycuddle, beyond a narrow pass. There you'll find 3 mesas. Yes, I know. One is very small, one is larger with the Barab village atop it. The last is very large. Go to the top of the largest mesa. Where is my pen?
¿Dónde está mi
hidden
I don't know how to say
village
in Spanish
atop largest mesa? There on the promontory
surface
of the north, on the north end, you'll find the remnant of the beings who built the city. Okay. Remnants on north end. It's a device, a sculpture. In that device, you must place a giant gem which will reveal the city's location, or so says the legend. Place giant gemerald. How does she know all this? Asked Van Whitman of this male character.
This is a male character? I also thought this was a female character.
I guess I don't know, but I'm clearly reading this differently than y'all.
I mean, I guess I just thought earrings female, but that could just be a bad interpretation.
I think that's shaman earrings.
Shaman earrings, yes.
There's more. The legend says...
wants to make sure that you actually wrote Gemerald.
I didn't. I wrote Gem. I'm sorry. The legend says it's Pride Month. Wallow says bit in chat, so it's a drag queen. The legend says that a strange golden man guards the entrance to the city. I was certain it was a legend until one day a captured warrior had such a head in their possession. If the gold man is real, perhaps so is the city. You speak of the head of the golden statue of a man? I believe it was a Barab tribesman who found it. It was in my possession for many years until Zahra came. I showed it to her servant, a man named Fritz. Oh, no. Oh!
Yeah,
oh!
You found Fritz.
Okay, because Fritz had, like, Fritz's boss, who obviously had a German name, took the name as and so it's right. It's just modern. The magic shield is just good old fashioned German engineering.
Yeah.
Zippy is Fritz's boss. Zippy must have it now. Maybe it's in the palace treasury. Okay. Magic gold head with Zippy. I am writing down Zippy. Zippy the pinhead aspect lad? No, the pinhead is just in his possession. Yes, Fritz, a strange and difficult name. Zippy drove him away in a fit of madness. The giant gem was once in the treasury of the Nahuatl, but it was stolen by the Urali. Okay. Gem with Urals. Should you ever find the gem, keep it. I have no more use for it. Great. I should really relock this. I'm trying to cover my tracks, you know? Yes. Wait, are you...
You're in stealth mode.
You're not an enemy.
Invincible?
You're not fighting me. I'm attempting to whip you, but you don't care about me. You look like you care.
Can you maybe talk to these people?
Well,
that one cares.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to these people. These seem like the important people. What the? You're no native. You're from Earth. So am I. Yes. Tell me, do you know how to get back? To leave this place? So he's just radioactive.
Well, isn't he Zippy?
Yes, he's Zippy.
Okay, just making sure.
No. Then you are useless to me. Useless! What do you want? I'm Dr. Johann Spector. The natives call me Zippy for some fucking reason. Johann Spector. Maybe because your name only exists to be the name of a comic book supervillain.
Yes, exactly.
I used to be an archaeologist, but I will now be the savior of Earth, the bringer of peace and paradise. Ah, good. You're only mostly insane.
I mean...
There are many tribes here. The Nahuatl are the most civilized of them. The rest are savages.
Yep.
You want to hear my plan to bring paradise to Earth? Yeah, sure. Not long ago, in Germany, I came into possession of some curious stones. They were just licorice. They were brack like onyx, emitting a strange and powerful energy. I knew that if I could command the power of the stones, I could become the most powerful being on Earth. Or the Avatar. That's how it worked out for me. When I experimented with the stones, trying to tap that power, I was transported here. Yeah, all they can do is actually put you in stupid places. He's describing Cole, says Nettie in chat. And that's why the Germans are superior to the Nahuatl. It was a simple matter to cow these primitives with my scientific knowledge, to get rid of the old king and replace him with one more to my liking. Oh, wait, no, because you're the king. What? One more to your liking being
he's not the king.
Well, no, because he said that the natives call him Zippy. So he is the king.
Right. Yeah, well, he is Zippy, but is Zippy the king definitely?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. By using the equipment I've been using to tap the stone's energies, I was able to find more sources of the energy. One was in the Myrmidon caves. Okay. Stone energy in Myrmidon caves. They're rather hostile. I couldn't get that one, but I found another greater source in the underground city of the... Right, okay, which is the
native original city of the the
lizard people or something.
People. Yeah. Thank you. Other formerly in underground lizard city.
Oh. Unsingable says he's the new shaman. He deposed the old shaman.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, you're right.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. He became an evil avatar, a Ratafa.
Yes.
It's this one.
Sorry, Huitlacoche is the new chief.
Yes. It's this one which powers the glow around me, my impenetrable force field. Now that the power is fully in my command, I can implement my plan to bring paradise to Earth. I'm going to repair and reactivate all the automatons in the underground. What? So the lizard people were, like, dwarves?
They were, like, Atlanteans or something. This is going to be one of those, like...
Yeah.
New Age bullshit.
Yeah. How does he eat or go to the bathroom through that force field? Asked Nettie in chat. I think you'll have to, speaking of Atlantis, you'll have to refer to, I think, the second episode of Stargate Atlantis to answer that question. With their aid, I'll retrieve the giant stone, the power source, which is in the Myrmidon caves. With that in my possession, I should be able to control the Myrmidons. And that will bring peace to everywhere! I'll transport the entire underground city to Washington, D.C.
Didn't you come from Germany? Do you think you're going to become the president of the United States? What's going on?
My plan is to unleash robots on Washington, D.C. With my invincible army, I'll conquer the world. I'm not even 100% convinced that Washington, D.C. is the right place to start. Like, I get it.
No.
But, like, you don't want to start where you're going to experience the most fierce opposition. I'll organize the world's population like the Myrmidons. Everyone in his place doing the job I assign him. Communist! Under my leadership, the world will revert to the peacefulness and industry it is capable of. No more war. Where everyone is happy, freedom becomes... Where everyone is happy, freedom becomes unnecessary. Wish I could do a German accent to really drive this home.
Yes,
they really oppose him in D.C., Aspect Lad. Well, he is an illegal immigrant.
If he came in 2025, they wouldn't oppose him, given what he's saying.
Look, so even though he is German, look at his skin color.
Oh, I see. But that they'll allow it. They'll allow exceptions whenever the person is good for them.
Tell me about the Myrmidons. They're a race of ant-like creatures mutated to incredible size and intelligence. They don't show any signs of any intelligence by the power of the black stone in their possession. Oh, interesting. So the licorice is what's giving them their power. If the Valley's tribes united, they might even be able to destroy the Myrmidons. Fortunately for my plans, they're too busy fighting each other. Do you mean the old king or the new king? The new king. The new king is Huitlacoche, an idiot, easily led. The people hate him.
Huitlacoche. Why can't I think of the word now? Whatever.
You're thinking of corn smut.
Yes, I am thinking of corn smut.
If not for my force field, they'd rise up and kill him. Would you like to speak to him? Not really, but sure. Takes it over. Remember my position. Perhaps if you begged me. Tell me about your glow. The glow surrounding me is a type of force field. I draw the energy from the mystic generators in the underground city of the Kotal. I've given it to the king, Huitlacoche. While we glow, we are invulnerable to harm. The old king was Moktaportal. He wasn't willing to turn over to me, so I exiled him. Simultaneously, I also captured the old shaman and became the new one. I'm the shaman of these people, the witch doctor. I had to imprison the old shaman because he wouldn't cooperate. Tell me about this here generator. The mystic generator in the underground city of the Harlech supply me with... So it's still there? Once I figure out how, I can use that energy to travel back and conquer Earth. So I guess the generator is still there. So, like, the two goals are to get everybody to unite to deal with the one piece of licorice and go to the underground city and turn off the generator to deal with them and the other piece of licorice. Ultimate villains are nice. They tell you their weaknesses and all. Well, Van Whitman, I'm a white guy, so he trusts
telling you
me.
Everything.
No, I think genuinely, like, even within the storyline, he trusts me because I'm white.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, exactly.
Don't you dare even think about trying to rescue him. Oh, end of conversation. Okay. How dare you speak to me without permission from Skylar's dog? Goodbye. Huh, how dare I wait my British time?
He's using the word pleb, and he is a native, right? So he was taught that word by...
Yep. Stay back! Do you mean me harm?
Zippy.
I'm gonna say no because I haven't saved. Oh, very well. I am bored. Let's talk. Okay, goodbye. Very well. Leave me. She languidly waves her hand in dismissal. Are you the one who's not actually an enemy? Nope. Ribs. More ribbons. Oh. Thanks for that. Well, I found the gold ribs. Head. That was super difficult to find.
Yep. Just steal the head. Why not?
Absolutely. It's mine now. Screw these guys.
Yeah. No, that wasn't sarcasm. That was just like... They're not gonna. I was about to say if they're not gonna guard it, but that's actually not true.
I killed the guards. I did a murder. That's why it's not guarded.
Yes.
Nobody can hurt me while I have this force field unless they go to the basement and dial 13425 on the force field control panel. Says Speglat in chat. Table.
I think you mean surface.
Surface. The Avatar of Virtue stealing? Say it ain't so, says Ben Whitman in chat. These things happen. Pardon, I never checked your chest. I guess they just sort of leave food in here for you, huh?
Is that a golden head-shaped bulge in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Okay, I'll close you back in there. I just wanted to check whether you had anything valuable. Good thing I anticipated them immediately attacking me. Well, I think I need to deliver... I think I need to save. I think I need to deliver the swords and then check for more swords, but maybe I'll check whether...
Yeah. That might work, yeah. Zippy is very fortunate that he has an infinite supply of manpower for his army of guards.
Thanks to the incredible power of system limitations. So long as I'm being chased by enemies towards the place where I can buy more swords anyway. I'm trampling your crops, hope you don't mind. Huh? No restocking, asks Van Whitman? I'm currently gonna say what's probably happening is that there's 3 swords that exist in the world, and if I deliver these 3 swords, then hopefully the remaining 2 will be since delivering them really means deleting them from the world.
Yes. I think that's a good working hypothesis.
It's like obviously nonsense, but it's the kind of thing that could go into a less preferred port of a game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's this village, but I guess maybe I'll actually check that rather than just walking right through. It's this village.
And that's why you check.
You think you'll accept partial delivery, though, Aspect Lad? I mean, it is the nearest village, so I may as well check. Look of anger suffuses his face. You have not brought enough Nahuatl swords. Can't you count, or did you think you were going to trick me? Do not insult Apatan, for I am no fool. Avatar, bring me 5 swords as you promised. If you do, we will not join your union.
Okay.
Can't I just, leave these 3 with you? I am carrying, I'm one guy because this version of the game doesn't have, party, and I'm carrying 3 swords with me. Can't you just hold on to them?
Nettie suggests it's going to take one hell of a charisma check to convince the guy that 3 swords are 5.
There are 4 lights! I don't even remember if that's the correct count.
I don't think so, but I don't remember either. I feel like it was 3, but I also could be wrong.
Yeah, I guess you need to learn how to sleep, says Bedwhip in a chat. No. So if I actually do have to sleep, then the most likely place would be that first village.
Yeah, that would make some sense, I guess.
And I'm not even confident if I've revisited that village at all.
I mean, shouldn't you talk to the main guy in that village again? Oh, we were going to do that under the assumption that maybe he was going to level you up, but then we found out that we didn't need to.
Yes, yeah. So yes, I definitely should, because he will have the quest, if nothing else. I brought a jaguar into your village, is that okay? You have a problem with that?
A saber-toothed jaguar.
Saber-toothed jaguar. Fast forward button on your Super Nintendo is an alternative to sleeping, says Nettie in chat. I'm not convinced of that. Gotta use the sleep spell on yourself, says Becklad. Oh. These guys always hunt in pairs.
There's a Star Wars quote in there. The something hunt in packs or something like that.
But these don't hunt in packs, they hunt in pairs. They're just a couple.
Yeah. They're a married couple.
They're a mated pair.
How dare you suggest they can't get married?
I think you are vastly overestimating the sophistication of the, boy, this joke would go off better if I remembered what species they were.
Just call them dinosaurs.
Welcome back, Avatar. May the spirits protect you, Avatar. I meant to talk to you, but instead I looked in this pot.
Do you need something?
Oh, you're the shaman in training. Okay.
Easy YOLO.
Aren't you?
I guess this is the main guy.
No. He's just the guy that we started by talking to.
Yes. Sorry, that's what I meant. Okay, yeah, that's what I meant.
I need to talk to the actual chief because,
fair enough.
He will tell me the quest. Hopefully.
For glory.
3 YOLO. Suspect that in chat. Struth. You just won't talk to me, huh? There's so many tables that I cannot communicate with you.
There's too many tables, yeah.
You can't talk to the man because it's full of tables. Is there even a sleep? Is there even a sleep in this version of the game? Asks Van Wiven in chat. Unsingle name insists that there is. Oh, you have a leather shield and some clothes. Am I naked? I think I have like body armor, but a leather shield is presumably better than the bark shield that I have.
And you can get infinite gemeralds, so.
And I can get infinite gemeralds, so. What? There we go. I could not remember the button. And
I think you just need to press 9 on your numpad to sleep.
Just litter by disposing of my previous shield in this jug here.
Why aren't you pressing 9 on your numpad?
Why have you come back even though you have not rescued Ayla? What do you want? Do you speak of uniting all the valley's tribes? Avatar, are you mad? I don't know why I've given this guy the drum maker's voice.
Why not?
The tribes in this valley are like making war on one another. It is the way they have lived before memory, though it was done once before by Oloro of no tribe. When mighty lizards grew too many in number, Oloro went chief to chief. I know. Some of the must. Okay, well that makes sense. Fine. So, yeah, I guess I should have expected that was the that was the price. So that means that I need to find the Urals before I do this. Before I do the Union. The Avatar just wants to show off his chest hairs. He doesn't want armor, says Van Wemmen in chat. I mean, it sure looks like it from this image. Although, well, actually, he wants to show off his chest. There is not a single hair to be found. No. I suspect, and I suspected this before, based on what this shows us, that the Urals must be in that eastern area there, which is like the one place we can't get to.
Well, I would say there's two other areas that it's really not pointing at. The northernmost area.
The northernmost area is going to be the biggest mesa.
The big mesa, yeah. And then the westernmost area with all those canals.
So that area is where you show up when you go into a teleporter. Like the teleporter hub is like north of the Barrage.
That's right. That is the teleporter hub.
And
okay.
So
then I could believe east. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you on the logic, but we've already seen the one near here, and I suspect that the one near here is the. Although wait, the Barab.
Unsingable says you were told how to find the Urali. Did you write it down?
If I was told, I should have written it down. I thought it was just like... Okay, Topuru knows the location of the Urali. Topuru... Do I remember who Topuru is? Well, I know who remembers who Topuru is. Looking for Urali. Yeah, there we go. Still yesterday. Yeah, I've got nothing on them, apparently. So... Tell me about Topuru, then, you particularly uselessly designed notebook. Nope. Great! Nope. Maybe there are caves leading through the Urals, says Nettie in chat.
Nettie wasn't making a statement about this game. He was just making a statement about...
No, I get it.
Reality.
Oh, okay. Topuru is the former shaman. He's on the northern island. Wait. Isn't he the one... Like, we already found him, and I can find him again pretty easily. Did I not know to ask him about the Urali? Instead of walking with Jimmy, you just carry his notes, says Van Wemmen in chat. Yep, he has been replaced by a notebook. And I'll tell you what, the notebook is a better Jimmy than Jimmy ever was.
Yes.
I believe that there is...
Hey! Listen!
Okay, there is no teleporter to that initial town, which is not too surprising. So I'm just going to move on to the next town. I'm just going to get killed on the way. Pretty sure you did talk to Topuru about Urali's location, says in single chat. Yeah, and what I wrote down is just much further east. And west of the town, I think up here, is the teleporter. Yep, there it is. You think you threaten me, you tiny little nothings? You threaten me a little bit. Okay, you threaten me a lot, actually.
Mainly because they're dodging and weaving pretty efficiently.
It's gonna eat some meat. Dinosaur meat.
Boy, the scorpion really knows how to strafe.
Yeah. Okay, nope, not dealing with you jackasses. Bye! So, like, this is... Like, don't look at the hand, look at the skull. Yeah, this is this. Need a reminder as unsingable? I mean, given that it's something I already know and just maybe I didn't write down the right thing, sure.
I mean, I assume you've already tried just wandering east.
No, I haven't.
Well, then maybe that's all. It
does seem like the most rational thing to do, yes. Northeast of Hacha's second most cave. Oh! That's right. I definitely wrote that down, but now I don't know where I wrote that down.
When he says
there it is. There's where I wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
I did. The problem is, like, it's just handwritten notes. I can't search it. So I'm actually going to go to the Nawat. So, northeast of cliffs with caves. Second cave from the north is the tunnel to the Urali. Maybe I'll try to live before doing that. Oh.
Living is overrated.
I just stole your drum. My drum now, I guess. Man, my inventory is very full, but I don't know what to throw away.
Corn.
There is corn everywhere. Like, there's a lot of corn.
Yes, there's corn and flax everywhere, to be fair.
I actually agree. I can't drop here. Food?
But you can drop here.
Yep. I remember the buttons. So there is a cave to the Urals, says Nettie in chat. Who knew? They call it the Northeast Passage.